Alright everyone, so in this section we're going to talk about dividing polynomials and two different ways to do it, and then we're going to talk about two different ways that you can use the division of polynomials. So first we want to divide 7,693 by 37. So 37 into 7,693. 37 won't go into 7, but it will go into 76, and it'll go into 76 two times. 2 times 37 is 74. Then we subtract. 76 minus 74 will give you 2. Bring down the 9. 37 won't go into 29. So we'll write a 0 here. We'll bring down the next number. 37 will go into 293 7 times. 7 times 37 is 259. And then we subtract, and we're left with 34. We call this our remainder. And so we have 207 with a remainder of 34 over 37. You probably recall this from when you've done it before. But the steps are really important here. The first thing that we do is divide. And then we use our numbers here to multiply. And then we subtract. And then we bring down that last number, and we repeat. This process is exactly the same way that you do long division with polynomials. We're just going to use x's instead of numbers. So here we want to divide these two polynomials. Just like before, we're going to write it out 3x plus 2. We're going to divide into 6x cubed minus 5x squared. We don't have a value for x, so it's important that we add a 0 so that we have a placeholder. Whenever you do polynomial division, you always want your x powers to decrease until you get to a constant. And so if there's one that's left out, you just want to make sure that you include a 0 there for a placeholder. Now we're going to follow the same steps as before, just a little change. We're going to divide the first two terms. 6x cubed divided by 3x. That leaves us with 2x squared. And so we're up here on the top. We're going to write 2x squared. It helps to keep the powers in the same columns. Now, just like before, we're going to multiply back. 2x squared times 3x will give us 6x cubed. 2x squared times 2 plus 4x squared. And now, just like before, we subtract. But when we subtract a polynomial, we have to change the signs of the polynomial. So minus 6x cubed plus 4x squared becomes plus negative 6x cubed and negative 4x squared. These add to 0. Negative 5x squared minus 4x squared will give you negative 9x squared. We bring the next one down. And repeat. Negative 9x squared divided by 3x will give us negative 3x. So up here we're going to write minus 3x. Negative 3x times 3x will give us negative 9x squared. Negative 3x times 2 will give you minus 6x. Again, we're going to subtract. And so that's going to change our signs. These add to 0. 0x plus 6x is 6x. We bring down the last number minus 3. And repeat. 6x divided by 3x will just leave you with 2. So plus 2. 2 times 3x is 6x. 2 times 2 is 4. We then subtract and change the signs. Minus 6x minus 4. These add to 0. We're left with negative 7 as a remainder. And just like on the last problem, we're going to write our answer, 2x squared minus 3x plus 2, plus our remainder, negative 7 divided by 3x plus 2. We can do the same problem again, or another example. 2x minus 5, 4x cubed. Now we don't have an x squared term, so we're going to write 0x squared as a placeholder, minus 23x plus 3. And then once again, we just follow our steps. 4x cubed divided by 2x gives you 2x squared, so we're going to write that here. Multiply, we get 4x cubed minus 10x squared. We then subtract, so the signs change. These add to 0. And here we're left with 10x squared minus 23x. Repeat. 10x squared divided by 2x is 5x. So plus 5x. When we multiply, we get 10x squared minus 25x. Then subtract, so we change the signs. These add to 0. We get positive 2x. Then bring down the 3. 2x divided by 2x is 1. So plus 1. That'll leave us here with 2x minus 5. We subtract, so the signs change. And we get a remainder of 8. So the answer is 2x squared plus 5x plus 1 plus 8 over 2x minus 5.